Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Portal 2. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get into this, shall we?
I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so it's not fun at all. I believe them, I just told myself. Look at this, way at a time. This place is huge. I'm already seeing the top there. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next time. Ah! Oh, I'm going the wrong way! Get to her! I'll find you!
Oh god.
Truly didn't think he'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you'd let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Oh, seriously though, goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Not again. Here comes trouble. Lightning lady.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello!
I hate you so much.
Warning, central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about!
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes!
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out! Pull me
Unless a
out!
stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out! Leave me in! Leave me in!
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Don't listen to me, alright? It is true that you don't have to. Alright, with which to press that button, so she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Okay, That's probably correct, but where it's incorrect is that while I've been stalling you, we just pressed the button. Use the moment of confusion I just created to press the button. Let me just, I don't know if I've ever taken the time to do this, but have I ever told you the qualities that I love most in you? In order, number one, resolving things. Love the way you resolve.
Stalemate resolved.
Here we go!
Or transfer bay.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really going to hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just, no, you're not. It is going to hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we talking?
No, stop! No! 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 No!
Check me out, partner. We did it! I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift cool.
Oh, I thought it was on
Look how small you are down there. I could barely see. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. Wow, this is cool. Check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find
I
out.
forgot what else it says.
Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it?
Yes.
Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
Please
What are
track
you
me down
doing?
to a bottom.
No!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it.
I know you.
Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're a moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron
Yes.
you into this thing? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
Aperture Science Innovators.
Hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Oh,
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and show
this game? Like, what was it originally designed for? Like, what's the lore of this place? Because I tried to find it, and I came up empty-handed. If you guys want to try to find it for me, you guys are more than welcome to. Shaft 09 did get unblocked. Is that correct, guys? Like, I mean, yeah, we're supposed to be vitrified, but I don't think it was. If you guys don't know what vitrification means, it's essentially filling something with concrete or glass. Mostly concrete. I actually looked into that part. Main entrance is the elevator. Or maybe the tram. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want... I have a theory that this wasn't always here, but people always think that was always here. I think it wasn't always there, and right near the closure of this reception aperture, they stopped the pumps to pump it out. Because mine too, when this stops itself. So, or overtime, so they stopped the pumps because they didn't want to pay for it. I mean, they were, I don't remember exactly when, but at some point they were paying for it, so. All those mini testing fixtures.
astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. That right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Free as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Forgot what to do here. I haven't played Portal in so long. Alright. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Huh. Damn it.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today,
This is the
just follow the
60s.
blue line on the floor.
50s.
Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
But yeah, this is the original aperture. Eventually we're gonna go up to the top, or more top layers. I wanna go upstairs. I'm an idiot. Oh.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
There's the guys are vitrified.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Pull the random lever. I still don't know why they shut off the pumps before they abandoned
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding. Let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Right, all the test spheres aren't used, right? That's why I went AFK really quick, but pretty sure the top one's in the game.
boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
That's what I'm saying, Dave. Talk about the control room. Why have this office here? Like, why have an office in the freaking rickety part of Aperture? I would be scared. I would be scared for my life that my office would just fall off the side into the pit of deadly goo. Probably be in there. My point still stands.
We put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Very interesting. No, I'm an idiot.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
But I don't like the human skeleton either. Ruins the taste.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punched those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I wonder what this that was. What happened to the floor? I don't know if that's the legit way, but it's the way that I do it.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Beandowner said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive. That coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction. Now, if you're part of Control Group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you forgot it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
pipes.
Tell them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go on his test. boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Yep.
Where's your brush?
In here.
Where?
I don't know. Streaming. Joel, don't forget to lost your input for Windows 4 months later. Door.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Dangerous testing is the fun testing. Or else are we gonna know why the test is dangerous?
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Amateur Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
I'm trying to figure out what this area would be used for. Oh shit, pump station here already. It's not a lobby because it's no receptionist area. Actually, it might be. Wow. I'm pretty nerdy. This is propulsion job, right? Yeah.
friends. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Amateur Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely use one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
They're scary.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. Alright, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it. testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker... The compensation voucher is ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Boy, did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
war hero and or Olympian.
That was close.
With your help, we're gonna... This is on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
Yeah, he's the founder of Aperture, dude. I like this loading screen.
If you're interested, $50, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together, good as new.
I want 120 bucks.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
Please. I want to do it. Please.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering out the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carol and Woody's people buy tattered hats, beer, dirt.
Carolyn, why do I
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're gonna see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
This is where I was on my Xbox 360. Nice.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back.
Yeah.
Get mad.
Yeah.
I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, take the lemons.
Demand to see Life's manager. Make Life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon.
Oh, I like this
I'm gonna
guy.
get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Fighting people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. She'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Guys, I don't know, but I think the elevator's up. Yeah, the elevator up to surface seems a little bit out of order. Oh. I see.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1 and that's with some generous rounding. Still though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
definitely further than it was on Xbox 360 now. Wait, what? why they shut off the pumps. Gladys, how did you not know about down there?
For God's sake, your boxes with legs! It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit it with a paradox.
Warmer. Boiling hot. Okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either, so I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it. Yes! I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
Alright, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have read that one before though. Sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the facility
I thought I
immediately.
fixed that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There. Fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously. It turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go. You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I'm gonna test. That's why I'm gonna test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch. And everything is gonna be just
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
design this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. Oh, yes. Oh, well done. Oh, that's tremendous. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again. Come on, you've already solved it. And nothing. Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. It's alright, everything's good, I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall, that's brand new.
Where?
Bless your little primate brain. I'm actually in the room with you. And I like technology. It's complicated. You can't hurt the big old god face. Oh, wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why didn't you go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are light tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, not so far to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
Wheatley Laboratories.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. I think dynamite.
My miracle. No pit is bottomless in aperture. Every pit has a bottom. It's just very deep.
Test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. I think dynamite. Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just...
That's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own. Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no.
I know we're all in trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it. I got some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
Come in, don't start yet, don't start yet. You're not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons, right, how you like dead stockpile suggests. Just as well it does, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless. So that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
You are adopted and that's terrible.
And also, nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans. But
she's not bad.
I am not a moron! Just do the test. Just do the test. I'm such a moron. Why can't you solve a simple test?
I'm going to push that moron thing a little too far this time.
You shouldn't push it all.
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books. Pages being turned. So that's what I was doing. Just reading books. So on the wall. Anyway, just finish the last one. Just very hardest one. Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Which comes more books? Whoever there's not. Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working. So you're just helping me really by smashing them. Oh, what was that? That was nothing! That was nothing! I was being a bit facetious about that wanting to get rid of monitors thing. They're actually really quite useful, so I do want to run it. So, if you could just avoid smashing them.
My body has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was set for the science. Him, though. It's not getting a solution for you. We could be
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little closer to me. Out of thought, maybe proximity to the test holding might give us strong results. What was that? Oh, sorry, I could have sworn you said something.
We're gonna leave here shortly, so.
Right.
No, you need to pack up your stuff. You're coming with Mom and Dad.
I'm coming with them. Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because Ethan is driving. Well, I suppose you could drive up with Ethan. Do you want Alex to come with us or just drive up with Ethan? Because Ethan doesn't want you to go with him.
Of course he doesn't.
Well, because you're always don't want the music loud and you just don't want. Can you blame him?
If you want to ask your brother, you do it.
When is he going up?
Alex?
After he gets home from work.
Oh, yeah.
Alex?
What?
If you want to ask your brother nicely, it's up to you. I already asked him.
So you would need to ask because we're going to be leaving shortly. So you would have to ask him right now.
Hey Siri, call Ethan on speaker. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm gonna end today's stream right... Yeah, I'm gonna end today's stream right here, okay? Bye. Have a nice one. Oh, forgot to say to like and subscribe. My bad. Have a nice one and like and subscribe. Sorry, I'm just kind of out of it right now.